Hello, brothers and sisters. Today, I just want to mention some things about prayer. Lately, I've definitely been failing when it comes to praying a lot, praying regularly, praying for all the people that I care about. Prayer truly is a discipline. One thing that people may say is like, how's your prayer life going? And what do you do for your prayer life? I don't know that I love that phrase. It almost makes it feel like it's a separate life than like your normal life. And as 1 Thessalonians 5:17 says, pray without ceasing. Prayer is our life. It is talking with God, our gateway to God, the way that we can process everything we're going through. When a good thing happens, like it says in the verse before, rejoice always. Bring that to God. And the verse after that, give thanksgiving. Thank God for whatever's going on in your life. And in the sandwich between rejoicing and thanksgiving is prayer in those verses. So if that doesn't kind of give us an idea of what prayer is supposed to look like, there are a lot of other verses and so many examples. And Jesus himself is probably, he's always our best example of good things anyway. When it comes to Jesus, he went often up to the mountain, away to a desolate place to pray, to talk to God for long periods of time, waking up early in the morning, getting away. Now, at different stages of life, we can't always find that time. You do need to sleep, you do need to eat, and we all have work that we have been called to do. But it's a call to remember the importance of prayer. And because we're human and there are a lot of distractions in life, we need a method to help us to remember to pray and remember who to pray for and what we're supposed to be praying about and all those things, because praying for one another is also a call from the Lord. So a friend just found this app recently. It's called Prayer Notebook. And in a couple of seconds, I'm going to put up a little video just showing you a little bit about it. But that is a great resource that you could try. It will provide you with reminders and things like that. I'll try to each week mention a different idea on how to incorporate prayer into your life, and specifically when it comes to praying for others. Because again, prayer to God, just talking to God, is a continual thing. But for this week, I'd love to emphasize in all of our prayer lives, in all of our talking to God at every moment of the day, if at some point during the week, we could all give a little bit of our time to pray for those who are working at camps this summer and working in mission internships and things like that. The summer is a huge time for that, probably the primary time, especially for camps. And I was just there recently to visit some people, and just getting a taste at what they've been experiencing for weeks now, and they still have a couple weeks left. It's exhausting. They are exhausted. They have been pouring and giving of themselves week after week. Everybody at these camps and at internships and things like that, they have been investing pretty much every moment of every day in kids and in teenagers and in the lives of others around them. So if we could just pray for them to continue to be strengthened for these last couple of weeks, and to stay healthy, to try to get some rest, and most importantly, that they would be filled with joy and be able to give all their burdens, their fears, their anxieties, frustrations, doubts, depressions about the quickly rolling up semester if they're starting school or jobs or whatever they have to go back to, that they'd be able to be fully invested in these last couple weeks where they're at. I appreciate that, and I know they will, and I'm excited for what the Lord will do through those prayers, because the prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective. All right, well, let's check out the app. Okay, so here is the app called Prayer Notebook. I don't know if this is on non-Apple, so you'd have to check that out. Allow notifications so you can get updates and reminders for the things you are putting in to pray for. There's a lot of space for writing all sorts of different things about a person, so it could be like a person and then a bunch of different prayers for them, or you can just do specific requests after requests. There's even a prayer mode, which is cool, and we'll see a feature of that later that I think is really positive. there's a spot to make various categories. So as you can see, I filled out some of those on the left, and now I'm just going to add one more. This one's for family. And then you can schedule it out. So you can say, all right, I'm going to be praying for this group on this day. Just a way to help you to keep on all these different prayer requests you've said you will follow through on. Then you can add members to those groups. So for example, I'm adding my mom. You could just give a prayer title though, so you wouldn't necessarily have to add a contact, but that allows a really neat feature that's coming up. And then you can also add alerts, make a schedule. Here is under the prayer mode, and if you just press the message, you can message them right away. Hey, I was just praying for you, and you can follow up on whatever it was you were praying about. And it allows just a really efficient way to not only be praying for someone, but then also to show that investment in their lives by saying that to them right away. Well, I hope that was inspiring and exciting. I think this is a very thorough app, well designed. The different features I would have wanted to find, I could, and I think it will be very effective for those who want to check it out and see how it helps them. Lastly, I'd love to just pray together for 5 minutes. Again, the structure of acts of adoration first, praising God and just reminding ourselves of who He is. C, confession, bringing before the Lord the areas where we've been failing, or maybe it's just asking God, please reveal to me where I've been going wrong. And then T, thanksgiving, worshiping and thanking God for what He's doing in our lives and the answers to prayers that we've already received. And then finally S, supplication, asking God to supply our needs, bring before Him our requests. All right, let's get started.